It's a bad man's world. Bad man's world. 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 It's a bad man's world. Bad man's world.
Lost and I'm crooked, fuck everybody looking through these telescopes, thinking that it's hella dope, and all you do is lie to us. I'm talking about your politics, leading to an apocalypse with economists and biologists that don't know what honest is. All these technologists trying to be an optimist, but they look into my shit. So fuck you criminologists, just waiting to take a hit, just waiting to make a move, and they waiting for that moment just to do it behind the scenes, stacking up their money and they line up on the team. When they say that they wanna help, I wanna scream, I wanna yell, my mind is fucking broken, and they don't wanna bandage this, so they go and abandon this. I manage this by writing this, I'm fighting this by lighting this. The mightiness will tighten this, igniting this by biting this. I'm trying to leave my teeth marks, but we spark when we mix our criminals with animals. The melodramatic cannibals are waiting until it balances. No bandages, just damages, leading down the passages where all the weak-minded are far from being reminded. They are just lined up in the plans, and they're here to fucking trick you. They slip you these meds and they hit you, leave you in a daze to forget about your purpose and keep you in a maze.
It's a bad man's world. Bad man's world. 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 It's a bad man's world. Bad man's world.
Battleland that a man couldn't handle, sampling future hope. I'm hoping that you know, besides counting them bumps and hopes, trying to figure out what's next. Temperature is negative below the average. Sad when we're all turning to savages. Treat it like life, not the addict revenge for all this money spent. I'm struggling to pay rent, might as well buy a tent, park it in nature, call it my den. Get away from the rest, working on being the best. Sleep with no worries, get some rest. I'm not competing, there's no test. Infectedly affected as a solo human being. Everyone's just rejecting the truancy written in the prophecy. Eye for an eye, that's all I know. Made the mistake and called it his world years ago. Now no one believes in you, but I do, cause I watch the trees that you grew. My family tree included too, appreciating the fact that the creation is sticking to us like glue. A masterpiece is not a tragedy, so why you trying to take a stab at me? You know this wasn't meant to be. Why kick him to the curb when he needs help to see better? Better not fuck with any of my brothers, but a motherfucker taking that step better not stutter. Didn't anyone teach you this is a bad man's world, man?
Bad man's world. Bad man's world. It's a 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 bad man's world. Bad man's world.
Yo, 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 yo. Fuck you politicians and your political corruption. You were all some aliens planning your abduction, overriding all your system. This is a malfunction. Fuck you politicians making a political hit. You're corrupting with our citizenship. Yo, 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 yo. Fuck you politicians and your political corruption. You were all some aliens planning your abduction, overriding all your system. This is a malfunction. Fuck you politicians making a political hit. You're corrupting with our citizenship, cause this is a bad man's world.